Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel where we are the squad and you are the studs. Today I'm bringing a very serious topic to the channel because the whole reason I made this channel is to help other guys, other people feel good about themselves, to look better, but overall to improve your lifestyle, to improve the habits and just the general things that you do that make you you. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people, for lack of a better word, that they don't understand what it takes to be a man. They don't understand the things and the criteria that makes you a gentleman. Heck, even makes you a person within society, within a functioning society, that you could be a respectable person. Some people don't understand that criteria, and that's why I am making today's video. Puerto Rico, where I live, there has been a lot of violence, specifically towards women and towards the LGBTQ plus community. And I honestly feel it's my responsibility as a YouTuber to kind of touch on this topic because I want to teach you guys, or at least I want to touch on some bases that I think it's important that we as men, that we should know about. So that's enough of that. Let's get into the video. That being said, today's video is how to avoid toxic relationships. So number one, guys, it is introspection. Sometimes we just need to look at ourselves first in order to truly determine if we are capable of being in a relationship at that given moment. Not always because you feel like you want to be in a relationship. It means that you are ready and mature to be in one. Relationships, they take time. They take years of practice before you actually get it right, because you need to get to know the other person. But overall, the most important is you need to know yourself. The reason I say that, however, is because sometimes we might perceive, and yes, I say we're all on this boat together, we're all learning together. We might perceive the other person as toxic, and it might be the other way around. So before you guys start pointing fingers at her, him, whatever, first look at yourself and actually think, am I the one that's in the wrong? Am I the one being toxic? Oh, also, before we move further, I wanted to make the clarification that the word toxic, I am using it in the context that it's supposed to be used. I'm not talking about being obnoxious or just being rude. That's not being toxic. You're just being an ass. When I'm talking about toxicity, I'm talking about overreacting to maybe some company of the opposite sex. Maybe you or the other person, you're overly jealous. What I'm talking about is being overly jealous, overly anything, because things in excess tend to be bad for you or other people. So if you're the kind of person that's always angry, that you have trust issues, that you're constantly jealous because somebody else is with your partner, you need to evaluate your situation, take a step back, take a breather, think about it, and then proceed, because that might take you to making a better and smarter decision. Number two, in general, it is go on dates. Go on lots of dates, guys. Because dates, they give you kind of a broad spectrum of what you like, what you can go for, what's the type of person that you want to be dating. Because if you just go on one date and you immediately become a package deal with that person, then you didn't really adventure out. You didn't go around looking for what you like. So you might perceive the other person as toxic, or even you might be toxic because you're trying to protect that first love of yours. That is not the way that we should be dealing with this, guys. Obviously, these dates are all in due time. These things, they take practice. This isn't just something that you wake up in the morning and you just speed date 15 girls. That's not how it works. Calmly and surely, you work your way up. And once you know what you like, once you know the kind of person that you are looking for in a partner, then you start taking things a little bit more seriously. Also, number three, once you already have a partner, you need to talk to them. You can't just bottle things up. We as men, I get it. We are proud. We are creatures of pride, and that is going to kill us someday. The difference would be that if you talk to your partner, you get things out there, you put them out there, you can have better communication skills and you can have a better understanding of what's going on in the relationship. And with good communication comes a good relationship. And if the relationship doesn't work after you communicate, then it's time to stop, because that means it's just not for you. Number four, you need to identify the early tells. Now we're getting into a little bit more serious topics, because what I want to tell you guys and the girls that watch my channel, maybe about 5 or 6, thank you by the way, you need to identify the early tells in a relationship. This person is extremely jealous. They call you 15 times a day, you're constantly on the phone with them, and it's not cute anymore. It never was cute, you just weren't used to it at that time. So the extra attention, it comes in nice, but once you actually start noticing these patterns, they can be a very, very, very big tell that you are not in a good place in that relationship. And number 5, it is, how do I say this without hurting feelings, because it's difficult. You need to stop romanticizing toxicity. Like I mentioned before, it's not cute, it's not funny, it's not sweet. These are serious tells that can tell you that you might just be in danger. I'm trying to teach you guys on prevention, because relationships aren't just looking sexy, dressing hot. These are serious things that we need to take in consideration, and we as men, we need to learn how to be gentlemen, because that is what this channel is about. That is what you should be striving for, being better. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found some value, you learned something, and that I've made you think about your relationships or your future relationships in a way that you really hadn't thought about before. Guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay safe and stay stylish.